Hello, everybody. Welcome to Misfit Monday.
Hello.
We are super excited to get into this one. This is going to be this is going to be fun. I'm Jonny. I'm the DM for a list of the cast names and socials and pronouns and all that good stuff. Check the chat or the episode description. We stream Ravenloft Misfits each Monday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Please make sure to follow us, subscribe to the channel, participate in chat, join our Discord, share with your friends, do all the things, help us out. If you're listening to the podcast, please consider rating the channel and giving us a review. We read all of those, and we are very happy when you do. And it also helps with the algorithm. I saw that on our Apple podcast, we were, if you like this, listen to this one. And that one was another Curse of Strahd podcast, so that's good. It was called Twice Bitten. It was like a Dragna Carta on Reddit. I don't know if anybody that isn't my players, because if you guys know who Dragna Carta is, we're gonna have a talk. But Dragna Carta does a lot of like really great homebrew stuff on Reddit, and they were the person that ran that. Anyways, long story short, it's great to see that we are actually, in relation to another Curse of Strahd podcast. So if you want to listen to them, go ahead and check them out. They're at the bottom of our Apple podcast as well. Zack, our sponsors.
You should also go check out Roll20. Listen, if you're like me and have a crippling fear of paper and tiny small plastic shapes,
same,
then you're gonna want to use Roll20 because it'll take care of all that shit for you. You don't have to roll any dice. You don't have to write anything down. It's all on the internet. It makes it super streamlined and easy to play TTRPGs with your friends. It's the best website I've ever heard of, and it literally makes this entire campaign possible.
It really does.
Thank you so much, Roll20. We appreciate you.
And the other thing that makes this entire campaign possible is Syrinscape. If you're interested in checking Syrinscape out, it is amazing. You can
Equally important.
You can add whatever types of sounds, and it is fully loaded with awesome sounds on its own. They have different campaigns that you can, just sift through and pick their sounds. Like Curse of Strahd is completely set and ready for you to pick up and use. I just add more stuff because I'm extra. That's how I do things. But you can be too. And if you want to check them out, you can check out the link in the episode description or the chat. And if you follow that and purchase a Super Siren or whatever thing, you will be supporting our channel as well, which is very awesome for all of us. You guys get Syrinscape, we get the monies to keep going and keep making the stuff that we do.
And you get the podcast and the stream also.
And all of that. All of it. So, with that aside,
it's like a perpetual motion machine.
Let's get into a recap. Last episode 41, a mysterious figure, you recovered from the battle with the witches and Morgantha. Beatrice was distraught about nearly losing Cosette. However, thanks to Leilyn's calm emotion spell, Beatrice was able to collect herself and perform the necessary steps in order to save Cosette. Then, the Misfits decided to bed down for the night, some taking refuge within Beatrice's portable hole, little workshop. The night went on without issue, and you all woke in the morning as the camp was being packed away. Leilyn, you noticed a disturbing figure staring at each of you from behind a tree, and it was none other than Strahd von Zarovich, but not the one that everybody knows. It was now known as Von. They were creepily watching you, which was awesome. Everybody loves Von from the get-go. It is amazing. We all want to protect Von with everything that we can. But after a long discussion with this person, you learned that their name was Strahd von Zarovich and that they had siblings of the Strahd von Zarovich and a baby boy named Strahd von Zarovich, which was being held within Baba Lysaga's hut. You also learned that Von wanted to kill their mother to save their baby brother, which was enough to create a surface level bit of trust. As you all traveled down the last leg of the journey to Berez, Von told the party that Baba Lysaga had a group of wild ones bring her a magical green gem that she used to make her hut move around. You also learned that Baba Lysaga has a goat pen where a plan started to form that you would release the goats baiting Baba Lysaga into coming to the pen, then releasing Stefania and Dag, along with the smaller Strahd von Zarovich, before fighting Baba. With that plan in place, you finally arrived in Berez proper, where you found two roads, one to the right, one to the left. You all began walking down the left one, as it would take you directly to where the goats were. So, with that, what is the marching order as each of you are preparing your tense travel through this swampy ruin?
I'll take up the rear.
Okay.
I'll be out in front because,
Okay. Adrian is also going to be walking out in front with you because he somewhat knows this area, as he scouted here beforehand.
I'm gonna wolf out and stay with Katya in the back.
Now, werewolf or
Dog.
Wolf, okay.
Unless you have another thought, I'm just going to be hanging off of Lord von Zarovich's arm.
That's
Okay.
what I was assuming you were doing, so.
Incredible.
Probably in the middle then.
Yes.
I love it. Okay.
Oh, man.
And then you are Wolf next to Katya. I'm just setting it up so I have a visual representation.
For no other reason.
Yeah, of course. No, there's no reason at all.
Yeah,
like
no.
you throw us into combat right now.
Why would you
I
do
feel-
that?
Yeah.
I feel
never
like
done
when
that
you ask
before.
a player, in what order are you walking in? It's worse than
It's
being like, are
always-
you sure you want to do that? They like start freaking out.
Yep, 100%. Yep, and I
Oh,
knew that I
man.
was that I was gonna get your guys' like awareness when I did that. However, y'all know some shit's about to happen. You guys are
Maybe.
walking
Perception
into.
checks.
What
You
do you
can give me
mean?
a
Walking
perception
into
check.
a town full of witches? What's
It's
going
gonna
to happen?
Yeah,
It's
what's
gonna be
the
a
worst,
cakewalk.
you know?
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
The witches are holding a cakewalk? Fuck yeah, nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Perfect time to show up.
There's a bake sale?
Sick.
Noise.
dearies, I've
made my famous cake. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. So with that, what I have on my end is Adrian and Arxes are in the front. Stationed in the middle is Vaughn and Beatrice, and at the back, Katya and Leilyn, as well as Esmeralda. Esmeralda's in there somewhere. Esmeralda's going to be on the other side of Vaughn, but not holding. Just walking. Yeah, not so touchy-feely right now. So, with that, you all make your way down this road. The drones of the cicadas, even louder than before. The frogs croaking, and some of them sounding sickened. This just weird croak almost sounds like they're dying. You can hear the drones of flies and thick black clouds of them just flying, barely even seen through the thick mist that envelops this entire ruin. A little bit further off, like a shadow that is itself obscured, you could see just barely ruins of cottages out in front of you, a few hundred feet. You could hear the water of the river rushing to your left, and the mud and water that you step in with each step just squelching. It's hot and humid here, and you are very uncomfortable. And not only do you have this feeling of sweat and gross stickiness, Arxes especially, you feel this evil that just hangs in the air. But Arxes and Adrian continue leading the group down this muddy road, just barely above the water level, until a few hundred feet go by and you find a gap in the road where a small river, or a small little stream, crosses over the road that had dipped below it. and you have about 300 feet of just water until you see the road dip back over the water level.
I'm gonna pick up a rock.
Okay.
And throw it in to see how deep it is.
Okay.
At the furthest I can, like trying to get to like the middle of it to see like where the deepest part would be.
Sure. Okay. You throw it in, and it's hard to see in the water. So when you throw it in, do a perception check. Let's just say that. And I would say with disadvantage.
Alrighty.
Because of the mist and the drones of the cicada, it's kind of hard to hear and see. That's a 6.
That's fun.
All right.
It looks like water.
Arxes, why don't we try something a little more practical? And I take the cane, like sort of like kick up a little stone from the ground, magical tinkering, make it glow.
Okay.
And toss it into the river.
Okay. So with the two of you looking and with a little bit of a glow, I'll give that an advantage, which go ahead and roll again, Arxes. Just one more roll. We'll take, instead of the 18, because you already rolled, just one more.
Okay, got it. Just a normal. Hold on, while my character sheet loads.
All good? Oh. Well,
it's harder even now.
It is a 4. But between that and the 6, this water is murky, and even with a glow, it seems like the mud just overtakes it. You could see it for just a second before it vanishes.
Can I take the halberd and try to like poke into the water to see how deep it is?
As you're standing at the edge of the water, you pierce into the water level, just kind of trying to feel exactly where it is. And what's the word? Descends. It descends down, but from where you're at, it seems like it's knee-high level, but as you continue pushing, it continues going down. So from where you can reach, it seems like it's stopped at knee level, but it continued going down, and it's unsure as to how high it goes. Or low, I guess, in this case.
Right.
What are the odds, my kind dungeon master, that I have been in this river before?
Roll a d20.
Let's just imagine Vaughn on the edge of the river just going...
Yeah. Natural 20. Very good.
Oh, shit.
You have been in this small little dip in the road, and even the river at some point. When you were first free, this was one of the first things you wanted to do because it was just a freeing sensation to be able to swim through the river, and then you got out of the river and you were like a mile down because it rushes so fast. However, in this area, you've been here before, and you know not to go in the water because there are snakes that infest the water. And only with that natural 20, you have had an experience where one of these snakes almost pulled you in, but with your strength, you were able to rip yourself out of the water and rush towards the other side, learning to never go in there again.
My friends are in there. They tried to drown me one time. It was quite lovely.
Your friends tried to drown you?
As friends are wont to do when they slither and slurp.
Okay.
No comment.
So we don't go in the river then.
Can I talk as a dog?
No.
Fuck.
You could like really grumble as like a hybrid form, but as a wolf, no.
What if they're a husky? They are known to be very well.
We had the edge of the river going,
The video where like, can I get an oh wow? Oh wow. Oh, wow. It's so funny. I love huskies. But no.
No.
You could do that.
Like I'm doing that at the edge of the river. Like
I don't
Right,
understand.
yes.
You're very cute, but I don't know what you're saying.
1 bark for no. 1 bark for yes, 2 barks for no, and I only say this because it's a super old inside joke. 3 barks for consent.
Yep, that is from our home
I'm
game.
barking twice many times.
Oh my god, so good. So good. So, you are faced with a stagnant dip in the road with water and mud and snakes. What would you like to do?
Does there look to be... I look to the left and right. Does it look like we can go around this? Or is
The
this...
only way to get around this would be to go the other road. And even then, do a perception check.
Perception.
Again, with disadvantage.
Oh,
Disgrace.
I'll just do it again.
Was that a Lion King 2
So
kind
a
of way that you
17
sang it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I caught it.
17 is the lowest.
17. Good.
Kristen
All
would
right.
be so proud.
Yeah.
Both nat 20s. What's up?
Right. Yeah. I'll give it to you. Yeah. A few hundred feet away, down that other road, you kind of track where the road leads around the other side of Berez, and even there, you see a few dips in that road as well. And from those dips, it seems to connect to this large body of water that sits at the center of these 2 oval-like roads that encompass the middle of Berez. This is a marshland. It's almost inescapable of this water that is everywhere.
Are there any, like, large downed trees we could lay across it and make, like, a bridge?
There are trees in this area.
Are there
Those
any that
trees
have
that stand above the water that you see, like, just roots coming down. They're there.
but none have conveniently fallen over?
Do a perception check. Let's see. Disadvantage.
Great. 21?
21. From here, you do see about maybe 7 feet out this, like the edge of a trunk that seems to be coming out of the water. 7 feet out into the water. From around here, you can't, none are on the road, and the road immediately dips into the water.
Right.
So there is a tree trunk. It's out of the water, but it's in the water, sticking out of the water, but
Yeah.
7 feet out. So you would have to
Ouch.
go in, grab it, and mind you, you have 300 feet or so of water in front of you.
Yeah, I don't.
So you can't make like a bridge out of it.
Right. I don't know. It's gonna be long enough to.
I'm stupid and
do
forgot
that.
to switch out my spells, but I do have a spell called Water Walk.
Oh wow. Do you have it? You don't have it prepared though? Is that what you're saying?
Because I haven't switched spells for the last 2 sessions.
Hey. You guys could long rest. That is possible.
We just
I'm
woke up.
gonna come back to Leilyn and I'm gonna be like, if I take a long nap, I may have something that can get all of us over this lake without any of us having to drown via snake. I can do it up to 10 people.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's no other way around.
Be like, we should plan a little bit more, like stick to, because like I know we had like a strategy last time we talked about this, but it'd be good if you were all on the same page. I'll follow whatever you guys decide on. Take like a quick,
I'm having trouble coming up with an alternative.
yeah.
All around here, there are nothing but more of these places. So anyway we went, we'd find same situation.
Is there any sort of vantage point from where we are? Can we at least try and get a better view of the town from here? And I don't know if there's any sort of raised elevation or even climbing a tree, that sort of thing.
The trees are on the water, so if you wanted to try and get something like that, you would have to like actually go out and climb onto them, or you would have to go back the way you came and kind of climb onto like a hill that's nearby, but the hill isn't even that big of a hill. This is a very flat and level land, so you might be able to climb one of the trees there, but again, there's mist, so that's something that might come in. It's difficult, but go ahead and do a perception check to see if there's any like better vantage points, again, with disadvantage.
Sure, let me talk about that. Nope, I hit the wrong one. Perception coming up in a second. An 8.
So an 8. The mist is covering anything that you could see in terms of vantage point, and even then, anything that's in the direct vicinity is pretty much the same level as where you're at.
We could amalgamate some kind of raft of a variety and paddle our way across.
I could certainly try and
There are plenty of
put something like that together.
buildings.
I could help. I'm
Soggy
a
material.
blacksmith. I know how to craft things.
I'm proficient in wood carving and smithing, so if we did have the utility around materials, I could certainly try and craft something.
Unless we find a bathtub, then it'll already be a boat for us.
I think a bathtub would sink.
A wooden one. We plug the hole. I'll put my finger in it. I'll bite it off and I'll put it in, and it'll plug the hole.
But if you bite off your finger, you would only have 9 fingers.
Oh, it would come back.
Okay, that's something.
I weirdly
And then I would be able to
suspected
see
that.
under the waters.
What?
You could
I would
see
be able to see
water.
under the waters. I can
You
see through my finger.
through
Can
your-
you not?
No.
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 Well, I
Yes.
can't right now. It's still
That's
attached
not
to
a-
me.
Very useful information to have.
Yeah,
It seemed like a whole utility belt.
Could we?
Thank you.
Is it only your fingers that come back, or do
No.
larger parts of
Oh,
you?
not. No, it has to be small. I can pop a tooth out if you want me to.
No.
No, I don't
Please
think
don't.
that would do it.
I believe I
do
could also
have
take
it.
my tongue out as well.
Esmeralda just looks
dear.
at you and says, I want to see you. Take a tooth out. I want to see it.
All right.
Esmeralda.
Just like boom, I'll just rip
Oh,
a
it
tooth
came
out of
out
my
so
head.
easily.
Leilyn's
Oh my
horrified.
God.
She's like,
Came out so easily. Oh my god.
I have only ever cleaned my teeth with the water from this lake, river.
Oh. I regret I
That's-
asked.
Yeah, it's probably bad. I could. Yeah.
Can I see that?
Of course.
to whoever is claiming materials, I'll cast freedom of movement on them, so they don't get boggled by the swamp.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
A classic swamp boggle.
So in case
Of
someone
course,
tries
yes.
to grab at you from the water, y'all are safe.
Nice. Yeah, I will try to go and collect some materials that I think would be good for a boat
Yeah.
Okay.
to fit the size of this group.
So, you know, I mean, based off of the searches that you've done already, you know that the best place to find any sort of materials like wood or anything like that would be back the other way, because this stuff is all either on the water or it's soggy and probably wouldn't do much anyways.
Yeah.
So you all are making your way back the other way then.
How long have we been traveling for? Is that completely unreasonable?
From the camp that you had, about, I'd say like 3 hours. So it's probably about midday currently.
So we haven't been traveling for very long. At least not long enough to take a long rest. So I guess it's a matter of, do we want to take that time, take a long rest, and then go on in the morning? Or do we want to waste the time walking back? I mean, we're losing time either way, but it's a matter of how do we want to use that time?
And I also want to say that as much time as that goes by, my sister and brother are still, they're in the cages outside of our hut, and I know that you are doing me a favor here, but I can't help but worry that something might happen.
It would be better to take care of this as soon as we can. Don't want to take up too many days.
Yeah.
I understand if you need to get ready, though. I don't want you going in there
Have we still
without the
got
necessary tools.
Have we still got that bird around? Why? What was its name? What? Who?
Why?
Yeah.
Why is
Why?
here?
Because
Why is he
I need
yeah.
to know something about the bird. What do you mean?
So
Why?
you could see why is just this little hummingbird lands on the shoulder of Katya, just looking in your direction.
How much do we trust this bird for maybe transportation? Is it intelligent?
I believe
looks
she's
over
very
it.
smart, yes.
Kind of hops a little bit.
She should be able to do anything we tell her.
Well, would you trust her to carry us across this if we... I mean,
Oh.
I see what you
we
mean.
do have an option in terms of
Yeah.
that portable hull I had. People can stay within it while it's closed up. And it
Oh,
would be
use
light enough
that
for
direction.
the bird to carry.
Wow.
That would work. I thought you were talking about embiggening her so she could carry all of us. I was
I don't
wondering.
have that spell available, and Cosette sort of put my hand on the necklace that is Cosette, and I'm like, she's resting today, otherwise I'd have her do it. But
Better. No, I
Here.
think that could work.
theoretically,
well.
now we can't stay in that area for very long, or we're going to run out of oxygen. I believe it's 10 minutes divided by the number of occupants at a minimum of 1 minute. Would it take us more than a minute to cross this and for us to reopen it on the other side?
About 300 feet. Let's say that the flying speed is just a good 30. That would would just take a minute. Right?
Be
No.
cutting it close.
Yes.
No, it'd take a minute.
Yeah.
40.
Because each thing is 6 seconds
Oh, sure. Not
times
10
10,
Assuming-
60,
Yeah, you're
so
right.
1 minute, yeah.
Assuming that Y can dash.
Can
maybe.
do that.
Yeah, as an
and-
action.
Well, yeah, it would be even less. It would be half a minute, 30 seconds if they could
Yeah.
dash.
I look at why and say, why, how fast can you get across this river and back?
You see, goes up and flies away, comes back around, and then like hops up all like proud and stuff.
Seems fast enough to me.
Do we want to maybe do it in, should we
Groups?
do it all at
Small
once or in
groups?
groups? I don't know, just in case something goes wrong and we can't get it open because would she be able to reopen this? So the way the item works, you can open it from the inside, but it is not a given thing. You'd have to force it open. But
In which
It-
way would you have to force it open?
it's I believe it's a strength check to speak out of. Yeah, it's not incredibly difficult. It's not something I personally would excel at. I try to always make sure it's left open when I'm inside. But, I mean, somebody of above average strength should have no issue forcing
Esmeralda
it.
comes up to Vaughn and says, "Well, Vaughn over here has above average strength, ain't that right, Arxes?"
Oh, yeah, it's true.
That's
Yeah.
I
very
am
true.
quite strong.
Between the three of us, it should not be a problem.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm outstrengthened.
I can also fly over. Esmeralda says.
Well, then that kind of eliminates the issue. You would be able to open the hole yourself while the rest of us are riding inside.
Yes, but I would like to see Vaughn do it.
Fair enough. We do like shows of his expertise.
Don't worry, I will open it with plenty of time.
For everyone's understanding, I posted the exact pertinent rule in the chat. I think it should be posting in a second.
A DC 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Easy.
very low. It's pretty
Very
low,
easy.
but
A DC 10.
Open this in my sleep.
so I mean, if that,
All right.
then I pull
Well, then-
the bullet case out.
Why don't we
Click
see what
wide.
happens? And I would like to not use this. I have to drink, and then she pulls out these small vials of this very crimson, thick liquid. I would have to drink these in order to fly.
Soup
so
like
I
Mother
would
used to
rather
make.
hold these for when, Baba Lysaga is our enemy. But if I need to,
Is that just blood, or does it have to be a specific blood?
it's a specific type of blood.
Like, oh,
No, not like that.
oh,
It's
okay.
more focused on who it is. This is My blood. But it's different. In a way.
Well, whichever way is easiest, I am all for. I feel like the flying over would be.
I think that will work.
I can hand it off to Y in the beginning. I wouldn't mind going on the second time.
I thought we were all cramming into the place.
Are we all
together.
going at...
One trip?
It'd be easiest.
Okay. If we want to do that, fine with me.
All right,
You're like-
Beatrice, let's do this.
Let's
Okay.
All aboard.
You open the portable hole there, and you all begin to take your step down this small step ladder that brings you to the opening of this 10 by 10 room. And just like
Full
that,
step down.
why, when we're all inside, will you please take this hole to the other side of the river and chirp for us so we know when it's safe?
Hummingbirds chirp.
Knock? I don't know. Do they make no? I don't know.
you
Peck?
see like the wings
Just,
flutter for a moment, like, okay,
Slap
sure.
viciously when we're on the other side of the
Or-
Well,
river.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to hear anything from the outside. I just don't want to
I don't
open it
think
too
we
early
can.
and we'll plop into the fucking river.
Because we do
Beatrice,
have
you would
to
know you
time
can't.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that. So
Do we want something to make sure that we know?
I think it's about time you offer your finger.
All right. How big of a bird are you?
Why is a hummingbird?
Y is a hummingbird, so carrying a bullet-sized portable hole.
Yeah, let me
and
see what my token
finger
can be.
What about just like
Can you like
the
It could be
tip?
one of my
cut off
nails.
The tip
Like
of
the
your
first
It could be
digit.
your nails. Okay.
It can be a lock of my hair, one of my nails, or one of my teeth.
hair would be good.
Yeah, well,
That
I
would
could
be
hold
good.
that in their beak, and it doesn't
You
have
could
to be
probably
in the.
put
I mean, it,
put the hair in the bullet hole, and then, or the bullet thing, and then with the, both of
I'm
them.
assuming they'd
Did you
just
just
be holding
rip out a
the
chunk of your hair?
Sure.
holding the handkerchief loose, because if it's wrapped
Sure.
up inside the bullet, we wouldn't be able to open it.
True.
I guess. I assume we wouldn't be
Unless we
able
No,
to.
ask
that's a
White
good
to
point.
like.
I'm tying
Pull
a
it out.
beautiful bow
we go,
around
fold it.
you.
Just
Oh,
fold it up
poor
like a little handkerchief.
But who's gonna fold it? Because you guys can't do that.
right. Maybe we do need one of it. Maybe we do need, and I sort of nod to Esmeralda, maybe it would be
All right.
most useful if somebody was
Sure.
outside.
I will do it. It is fine. At least we
Also-
won't have to deal
Well,
with.
If someone's outside, then we don't need the hair to tell us when to open
True.
Right.
the hole.
You just see Vaughn with a fistful of hair.
I will save that for
We
a
don't
rainy
need that
day.
many.
Right.
I mean, we
Well-
will not be, if I may, we may not be able to see. You won't be able to know when we are across to the other side to tell us to
I can open it once you
Or
make
if
it to the
something
or
other
you're
goes
side.
flying
wrong.
over.
Right. I don't think that it would work if I don't, so.
All right.
God.
No,
Well,
it
I'll
might
just-
be helpful to have your hair on the outside just in case something goes wrong.
Esmeralda, do you want to hold my hair?
Sure.
Here, a lock of Strahd
just-
von Zarevich's hair.
Takes it, puts it in a little vial, and then just corks it, puts it in her utility belt, and says, "Thank you."
Of course.
I just had an idea that probably could have been, but don't worry about it. It's fine. We've already doing this. It's all right. It's good.
Okay, I can just barely make it over with 2 vials, so after you all make it in, we shall go.
I'm down.
Okay,
Go in.
each of you go in. The hole
Lay
is
in
closed,
cramped
and
places.
with 2 rounds. Yes, fun.
So I can telepathically talk with whoever's holding my eerie token. So I'm just going to
Yes,
go,
you can.
hi.
Hello,
That's it.
And with 2 rounds, or at least, sorry, not rounds, but 1 minute gone. 1 minute gone. Esmeralda flies over this 300-foot gap. It's a little short of 300 feet. So she barely makes it over with 2 rounds of this blood. And finally, after a minute, the portable hole opens, and you just see Esmeralda's hand go underneath where the crest of the portable hole is and just wave you up.
Just grab the hand.
I can imagine all just your fingers just
A haunting like hand just emerging from the fucking hole.
full fingered grip.
She like tries to like wave you up, but then you grab under her hand. And she just pulls you up and kind of wipes her
Like
hand
a
a little
rag
bit.
doll.
Keeps going.
Yeah. So
I let everyone else out to just do a quick check. Nothing's been touched or messed with, and then I extend out of the hole as
of course, nothing happens. You all make your way onto the other side of this
Nice.
little dip in the water. And before you, you see this ruined town. You see a bunch of cottages that their mason bricks have fallen inward, chimneys just barely standing about 3 feet, no smoke, but mist everywhere. Vaughn, roll a d20.
Of course. Anything for you, bestie. It's an 18.
Okay, 18. You have the insider knowledge here. You know that this is a pretty popular spot for one of the witch covens. It's just out of the radius of where Baba Lysaga currently is, and it's just a perfect spot to have cover and shelter. So you would know that they are here, though they're not always apparent.
So you all are aware. The pink ladies like to hang around here. The T-birds are on the other side of town.
Should we kill them?
If you're looking for a fight before the big fight.
I'm always a good one to fight.
Don't tempt him. He loves a warm-up.
It is for clarity of language, I suppose, a coven. So they are more powerful when they are together.
Oh god.
Cool.
Could they be useful to us?
I mean, they don't like mother, but they don't really like anyone aside from each other.
Okay.
So maybe just pass them by.
If they let us.
Do we have to cross through this? Sorry, what we're looking at, do we have to go through their territory, or can we go around it?
Pretty much. It's like the road goes directly through this cluster of cottages.
Oh god.
Again, on the other side of either side of the road, it's just water. So you could try flying ahead and go ahead and do somebody a perception check. I think Arxes is in the front, but at this point it's kind of all around. So whoever wants to can do a perception check with disadvantage, or actually just regular since all of you are looking.
Who's doing it?
I could.
Do it. Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Do
Do
it.
Do it!
Do it.
With disadvantage?
Do it.
Just a
normal.
regular. Just a regular.
Okay,
yeah, just
normal.
one roll.
Do it. Do it.
14.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
Not bad.
average.
It's decent.
Average, good.
I could be better
You can-
with +6.
A few hundred feet away. Let's see. Have quite a few hundred feet away. You can
God.
see the outline of what looks to be a hill on the other side of these cottages. It seems that the road takes you directly to it. But other than that, you see these cottages just in front of you, and what would you like to do?
Okay. I'm gonna tell everybody what I saw. And I'm gonna... Fuck. We're right in front of the road, right? Or we're like right on the road?
You are on the road, yeah. You
Okay.
have just passed that 300-foot gap of water, and now you're on the road that leads to this ruin cluster of cottages.
Okay, I'm gonna walk a little closer to the ruined cluster of cottages, not super close, just like right on the precipice. And I would like to cast find traps So
Okay.
within 120 feet, within range, that is within line of sight, it can see the presence of any trap.
Okay. Currently, from that position, there are no traps.
Okay.
At least from what you see.
Okay.
But they wouldn't give resources pass without the trace right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to
Oh, yeah.
take a minute
Okay.
as everyone's like looking down the road and stuff. Arxes kind of steps off to the side, not like too far to where it's like noticeable, but just like enough to be kind of away from everyone.
Can I take notice of that? Or is that not optional?
Do a perception check. I mean, are you looking for anything specific? Because I don't think Arxes is really like trying to leave unseen.
Yeah, I'm just like stepping like 10 feet away ish.
He's been a little odd speaking to himself the last couple of days, saying violent things. Just want to keep an eye on him.
That he has. You see him just walk away just a little bit.
And I'd like to try and hear if he says anything.
Do a perception check. Arxes?
I'm just going to start talking under my breath and say,
Excellent. Disadvantage.
Kingmaker, how do I make these witches my thralls?
Oh, my God.
Yo.
I did it at disadvantage at first, but then I just did it regular. I don't know which one makes
I'll take the 14. That's fine.
Okay.
The king of the coven? Let's go.
That would be sick as fuck.
You hear from the Kingmaker.
Beat them into submission. Show them you are their king.
I don't think this guy's very trustworthy.
I'm going to do something
Oh no.
bad.
Uh-oh.
How much of that did I hear? If any.
With a 14, only 10 feet away, but there are... Oh, actually, I would have given you
Something
disadvantage because I said
whispered towards us.
earlier I said it's very hard to hear because of it, so I will take that 7.
Okay.
You
So
don't
nothing.
hear much. Yeah.
I'm gonna do something very bad. First, I'm gonna make sure everybody's okay with this because it's gonna be intense.
Players okay or
Players.
characters are
Yeah,
okay.
players. If
What
y'all
the
are
fuck
chill.
is up, Extell?
Leilyn's gonna be very concerned.
Yeah. Characters might not be stoked about this, but I'm game for whatever.
Oh, yeah.
All
Can't
right.
wait.
I'm gonna pop one thaumaturge.
Okay.
And you all see
Oh,
Arxes'
brother.
eyes
shit.
are lit up with the like eldritch divine power
Oh,
that they
no.
light up
Yes.
into sometimes, and his voice starts to overlap on itself as he screams out
Witches.
at 3 times the normal sound.
Mhm.
You will bend at your knee for your king.
Gonna piss me
At King, you see this flare of black flames coming from where the 2 horns of Arxes nearly meet. This flame just hovers over his head.
I turn
just
to
am-
Leilyn and I say, okay, now one of us is going to need to talk to him about that.
I just imagine
Gonna
this with
prank.
Arxes walking into the ruined cottages, like the group of them. I just see Arxes just walking in there with fucking, oh yeah, just like I can
my
fucking
God, he
do
just
this
went
all
in.
day.
Great sword out,
I love it. Okay.
flames happening. Yeah.
This is basically just like magical narcissism.
In fact, at
Arxes-
the end of it, I light up my sword with green flame.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
I love it. So, Arxes, do an intimidation check.
Ooh,
This guy has got
I'm
solutions
good
of
at
grandeur.
these.
That you are. Let's see.
All right, wait. Am I doing this? Wait, I'm gonna make sure I'm not on. Got disadvantage on. Okay.
Talk about going to his head.
All right.
It'd be like it sometimes.
Someone
Oh
said
my
you're like,
God,
you're
no.
a king. And he took it to heart.
Natural 20.
Not like that.
my
Not like that.
Wow.
Yo.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
I'm worthy.
Appropriate.
I am king.
So, this is just so that we have our expectations. You're literally walking up to them and saying, "Bow to me." That's kind of an impossible task in this case. However, with a natural 20 in this situation, what I would say is these hidden people begin coming out of these ruined cottages. You see 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 witches that all are individually placed around these cottages in a centralized area where you all see witches staring at you and watching you. One of them coming towards the middle and looking towards you. And one of them just... And who are you?
The only one worthy of being called king. And I make the ground trimmer with thaumaturgy when I say that.
Can I like stealth away from this?
Sure.
Kind of like around the building.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Go ahead, everybody do an initial stealth check if you were hiding.
I'm fucking hiding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hide.
I'm
Okay.
not hiding either.
Okay.
I'm gonna burn a fucking Can I do that?
You have inspo.
I do have inspo. I'm gonna
You
use
burn
that.
willpower?
Fuck it, I'll use an inspo. Okay, worse.
Oh, you have a reroll. You have a reroll.
Well,
there you
reroll, you
Yeah.
can pick the 2, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Nine.
I will also use a psionic power
Oh,
to do a psionic knack to roll a d8.
Okay. So adding to that 9 is another
11.
2. So that's an 11. Heyo. You try. And I love this too because Vaughn is just so fucking lanky and awkward that you're just like trying to like. I just imagine the Slender Man. You are stealthy. You are. But like. I don't know. I just love this
You're
idea.
trying to sidestep out of the way.
I just see this
like when
Slender
Slenderman's
Man.
already been spotted and you're just like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't like
They already saw you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Leilyn, on the other hand,
I
let me roll first because
Leilyn's out of
There's no
here.
way she gets to 19, right?
Leilyn,
No way.
they do not seem to see you. It seems that you disappear behind the mist. Esmeralda is not going anywhere, and Adrian is going to try and duck out of the way. I need to check his
I cringed so
stealth.
hard I disappeared into the mist.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That's my dad! Oh, I love it
Dad's
so
making a
much.
big scene at the school in front of your teacher.
Oh,
My
God,
fucking
dude.
D&D dad's a narcissist.
Natural 20 for Adrian.
Nice.
No.
Adrian's like,
Let's
nah,
go, you
bro.
be Adrian. We are
Not
getting
for
away
me.
from this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adrian just goes home.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, fuck this. I'm
These
gonna
guys
die.
aren't gonna help me.
So, Arxes, you approach this central witch that doesn't seem to be taking anything from you. She seems to be almost laughing at you at first, and then the ground trembles beneath you. Go ahead and do another intimidation check.
Intimidation. It's loading.
All good?
Beep.
Okay, 15. 15, she just looks at you. Says, King. There is no king here. Only a count. You are no king.
Their count will die by my hand. I assure you.
Not if Baba Lysaga stops you first. Shall we go tell her that you're here? She
Please
looks over
do.
to one of the other witches and then kind of nods, and the other witch just begins Walking away, Beatrice, yes?
I'm proficient in history. Could I do some sort of history check to see if I know anything about the history of this particular coven and its relationship with Baba Lysaga or the Count?
Go ahead. Yeah. 23. Wow. Okay. You know that the swamps of Berez have like different covens. Though all of them typically don't relate with Baba Lysaga directly, just because Baba Lysaga is fucking nuts. Even to these people, she is like there's crazy, then there's Baba Lysaga crazy, and they're like, whoa, hey, no. So, you do know that these are humans, though. Though their appearance is dark and twisted, they're not hags by any means. You do, though, know that the only direct relation that they do have with Baba Lysaga is their direct relation to Strahd.
Which is?
Pretty much all evil things have some sort of connection to Strahd. And this, you would know that pretty much anybody here is most likely in the pocket of Strahd.
Got it. And we know that Baba Lysaga isn't friends with Strahd either, correct?
You know that she's not, but she has an obsession with him. Specifically what Vaughn said before, Baba Lysaga believes that she is the mother of Strahd von Zarovich, which you would know is not true because Strahd's mom is Queen Ravenovia. So, whatever that means. It seems like a one-way relationship.
Got it.
Oh my God.
I guess then, if you allow me, Arxes, I would chime in as the one begins to walk away and say, "My dear, you really think talking to that old crazy hag in the center of this fog is going to help you at all?"
No, I do not. But it won't help you.
And why exactly couldn't we help each other then? I don't see there being any issues. Our king here simply asked a question.
I'm listening. And you see the one that was walking away stops, turns around. What could you possibly give us?
How would you like Baba Lysaga dead?
Well, alive, dead. It matters not to me. Sure, we have to be careful around here, but it is nice to have someone that is that powerful, keeping everyone like you away from us. Can you give us something similar?
If I kill Baba Lysaga, would that not mean I'm more powerful? And thus can
But
keep
it
you
is not
even
the
safer.
power that we are worried about. It is a protector. Someone that would keep everyone out. We don't want the people that have rejected us to come into our lands and take it for their own. Baba dies? People are going to come here, searching for a new place to live, or maybe hidden treasures of Berez before. Why would I allow you to kill her when we already have it so nice?
If you're so well protected, how did we make it all the way to your doorstep?
She looks over towards the other one, waves her forward. Not for long. I suggest you think of your next moves wisely.
My king...
Though we may die, so will you.
My king, may I do the honors of first blood?
Granted.
I raise the gun and I fire at the one walking away.
Okay, let's roll some
my
initiative.
God.
Let's go. Heck yeah.
There we
All
go.
right.
There we go. Do I have?
Yes, this is a good point. Let's go to break. We're gonna set up everything on our end, and
Sorry,
then once we
just
come back, we'll
him
start
king now.
combat. Oh, I love this. While we're on break, we are going to be giving away a free copy of Ghost Court. Ghost Court is a
Ghost Court.
ridiculous party game about spectral justice and a small claims court. You are in a
Hell
small
yeah.
claims court
That's so
full of
funny.
plaintiffs and defendants, testy judges, overworked clerks, and peacekeeping bailiffs, all of whom might be living or dead. You and your friends will see that spectral justice is done one absurd case at a time. So we will be giving away a free copy of that during the break. The code word for tonight is exclamation point, goats. We are starting the giveaway now. We will see you all in 15 minutes. See you soon. Back. And now we are going to pick the winner for our giveaway, which is going to be That's Adorbsio. Sending you the code after our session, either today or tomorrow. But that is your ghost court, and I hope you solve a lot of cases in that court. But
Hell yeah.
before that,
The court.
we are going to start this fight.
A court of ghosts and
This one
girlies.
was supposed to be for snakes, if you couldn't tell. But seeing that
That's just what witches sound like.
snakes, yeah, that's what they're shaking rattles as they're coming out of their cottages, of course.
Yes.
No, it's the rattling oven.
Whoa, the rattle gang.
They fucking
The sharks in the
Yeah,
den.
exactly. Okay,
The greats are but with maracas.
roll some initiative.
Yes.
Tabletop space with blackjack and hookers.
Initiative.
I love it.
Yeah, a pretty nice one there.
I'm
Okay,
hidden. I'm a striking viper.
here we go. I think we have everybody, right? We got Vaughn, which you gotta change your name because it says Stroud on there.
It's
I mean,
fine.
either way.
Yes, yes,
Leilyn,
people.
Esmeralda, Arxes, and Katya, and then Adrian is just gone. Leilyn, you are currently hidden. So
That's right.
I'm gonna give you a surprise round. So you can starting from over here, because I guess that's where you would have hidden, like right there or whatever. Go ahead and unless you want to go on the right hand side, either way.
I would like sitting there. All my
Okay.
stuff's touch.
Okay,
Okay. I get to do something.
you get a surprise round because nobody sees you, and you see that, like, as this is happening, you see Beatrice looks over to your dad asking to be able to shoot, pulls up her gun, and as that happens, you are going to do your thing.
Okay. You are all fucked. Hold on.
I love it.
Okay, I'm checking.
I don't like you saying that from directly behind me.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay.
Are you gonna
so,
cast kill
right
everything?
Here,
Yeah.
right here,
It's a DC
in this
400
general
con save.
area,
Okay.
in a 40-foot cube,
40
I would
foot
like
cube.
to cast. Actually, a little farther. 40-foot cube right here. That basically covers this entrance towards us.
Uh-huh.
I would like to cast slow.
Okay.
Ooh.
So this is your 40-foot cube.
Hell yeah! Can you move it a little down, just a little bit?
Are you gonna want to get right here?
No. Like where it was before, but like a whole like row of blocks down.
So slow is going to be anybody in a specific area. So this would get 3 of them.
Could you put it?
It'll be like quick.
Oh, it's a quick.
Yeah,
Got
it's like
it. Okay,
it's like as you cast it, those 3 are going to be the ones that get affected.
So how do I get?
I got you. Don't worry.
Okay,
Fun.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So the best that you could do is probably right there where you get those 3. And
Got it.
I don't know if you'd be able to get 3 outside of that. So those 3 you can cast slow on, and then they'll be affected for as long as you hold it.
Yeah.
Do you mind pinging slow just to make sure that I'm remembering that right?
Gotcha. Thing.
Okay. So up to 6 creatures within a 40-foot and then 120. Yeah, okay. So then I need to do wisdom saving throws to beat 14. So you want to keep it at those 3?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will do 3 wisdom saves. Right. Let's see. Here we go with number 1. That is a 3. That's a fail. I'm going clockwise, starting from the top right one that was talking to Arxes. So bottom left is a 20, so that passes, and that's a 3 for that other one that doesn't pass. So
Jonny, the map.
Sorry.
It's not on the stream. There you go.
There we go. Had it ready to go, and I just didn't end up doing it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that's pretty close to everyone. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that one is slowed. We'll put a red dot since Leilyn is blood. And then another one over there. Cool. So those 2 are slowed, which means that they have half speed, -2 to their AC, and dexterity saving throws, and they can't take reactions, and it can
Quick
only use an
fireball
action
now.
or a bonus action, not both, and it can't make more than 1 attack.
Losers.
If it attempts to cast a spell with 1 action, they have to roll a d20, and if it's an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn. Wow, that is cool.
Nice.
I like to flavor it like there's like she goes like wham, and then there's like a sprinkle of blood on the ground, and it like grabs their feet.
Yes, I love it. Okay, cool. And then like it starts to like encapsulate them as well, and they're like they begin moving very slowly. All right. So with that, it is the end of the surprise round, bringing us to Esmeralda, who is going to actually. I don't like that. I like having Beatrice go, which Beatrice, you aren't on the actual...
I forgot to select my token again. I rolled an 18.
You rolled an 18. Okay, well, that's perfect. Let's have you go before.
Let's go.
Oh, I rolled a 19, so that works. I'm going to have you go first because Arxes is waiting. Esmeralda would be waiting as well, so you go ahead and go.
Sure.
This is the start of initiative.
I barely lean. I actually fire directly behind Arxes' head, just leaning to the side slightly. I'm just going to take a firebolt shot right at the guy who or right at the one who's fleeing.
Yep. Let's see it. 14 plus 1. No, that just hits. You see this sort of magical armor encasing this person as they're running away, and just barely, you see it almost bounce off of them until it pierces through that, shattering this armor and hitting into this for fucking 24 damage. Oh my god, dude.
Wow.
Love it.
What a hit.
Sheesh.
Yeah. You see this witch as she's running, you see her clothes begin to erupt in flames, and she hits the ground from sheer force of that shot, getting back up, kind of wiping everything off and continuing running. That was a good fucking hit. Esmeralda.
I turn back to the leader and I say,
Go ahead.
What were you saying about being protected here?
And you see, she's like about to cast something, but she's going very slow because of Leilyn's slow spell.
I'll go ahead and I'm also going to move kind of leisurely. I'll just count it out, but I'm going to move 5 spaces this way.
As you're moving, I don't think it'll change what Esmeralda does as she begins rushing towards this, that witch over there. She's gonna try and get there, hopefully getting a good shot. 35 feet, which is good. Okay, so she's gonna try and get her 2 crossbow shots out. She's not gonna do her right damage just because I don't think she needs to. 17 hits. 26 definitely does. So both of them shooting from both of them, piercing into her head, and she is down. The one running away is now dead.
Nice.
All right. That is the end of her turn. Arxes, you're up.
I'm gonna move 30 feet. Ooh, that's a lot. I believe I can get there.
You try, but as you get there, I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, con save, fun time.
Yes. $24. Okay. You step on something that
not even proficient.
You believe to be mud. But when you step on it, you feel this squelch that is different from the mud around you. And you see this poisonous gas shoot up from below you and fill this 15-foot radius around you. Thankfully, you're not hurt enough. So as you step on it, you shrug this off, this poison that fills your lungs, and you also feel your body almost freezing. Almost paralyzing you.
Oh,
with a 24, you only take... Oh, it's GM. It's 26 poison damage that is halved to 13. And I said 15-foot radius. I meant 30.
This is...
fun.
A... poison.
Did this come from anybody, or is this just a...
It did. I need Beatrice, Esmeralda, and Katya also to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And well as this witch that is in its range.
21.
What the fuck?
22.
Ooh, that's 17, just barely passes.
If somebody casted this, I hellish rebuke them as a reaction.
It's not a spell. It's a mechanical. It's a mechanical thing rather than a spell.
Can we see a source of it?
Beatrice, yes, you do now. Now that this thing has revealed its position. 1 second, I'm gonna bring it to the foreground. This large mud type creature. It looks like an ochre jelly, but I don't. I created this, so I don't have a token. So, with that, you are currently standing on this mud creature, this mud-looking creature. It's like a fleshy type of mud. With every step, it's just like you almost lose your balance a little bit. You're able to walk, currently. But everybody else, let's see. Oh, I didn't roll for Esmeralda her con save. That is going to be a probably really fucking... Wow, she got a 6.
Whoa.
Esmeralda...
Oh, no.
...is paralyzed. And she takes up full 26.
Esmeralda rolled a 17.
No, that was the witch.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But that witch does take that 13 damage. Which I believe, do they have a resistance to poison? They do not. Okay. Okay, and ooh, does Esmeralda? No. Okay, cool. All right. Esmeralda takes 26 damage. Which, I don't know, did she heal all the way? I don't think she did. No, she did not. Okay. That is that. And then Beatrice, you take just 13 Katya, you take just 13.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with that, Arxes, you can finish your turn. This is difficult terrain where you're at. So when you're walking, it's going to take 2 times as much movement because you're walking on this creature.
Oh, beans. So that means, let's see how much do I left. Ooh. Okay, fun. I'm just going to stand here then.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You just
stand
stand here. You get this gas of poison that shoots into your lungs, and you are kind of taking aback from that, and you stay in the position that you're in.
And then I'm going to attack it.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna just like bring your greatsword down
I'll just
get it.
stab
All right.
I'm like, how dare you
Nice.
hurt your king? And I greatsword it.
All right. Let's see it.
1 second, hold on. Oh, and I do have green flame blade up.
You do. Yeah.
Which I believe I set a thing aside for that.
Nice. Ping green flame blade real quick.
Yep, 1 second.
Just want to double check.
While it loads.
And that definitely hits. So it definitely takes that 10. So I'll definitely take that down.
Here it is.
And then 5th level deals an extra 1d8 fire damage. And then a second creature takes the other one, but you're not able to hit any other creature because they're not within 1 feet of that creature. So it just takes that 6 additional. Okay. Awesome. That is that. And you have your second attack.
Another one.
All right. Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Just to make sure. Does green flame blade stay on it, or does it go away after 1 use?
The casting time
sure
is
that.
1 action, in which case you make that melee attack, so it's just 1.
Okay, cool beans. Just making sure. And then I greatsword it.
Awesome. All right. That is a 26. Damn.
Just for fun.
It has Hexblade's curse on that one though, so I'm gonna take the extra 4. I'm gonna just take off. That's all.
I clicked the wrong one.
You're good.
And then I'm gonna, just for fun, we're gonna pop a level 1 smite on there.
All right.
For another
so
6.
it takes 2. You rolled double 1s on that damage.
Yeah.
So 6 damage from that one, and then it takes an extra 6 from that radiant. Okay. This thing is beefy, so you don't seem to be doing very much. You see a little bit of like green ooze starting to come to the surface, but other than that, it hasn't seemed to have been hurt very much.
Actually, I will move.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move 1 step back. I
Okay.
can grab my token. There it is.
All right.
Not too far out of its range, but just out of it.
Sure. Sounds good. Okie dokie. And it is now Katya's turn, as we already went to Beatrice.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him deal with that problem on his own. I'm gonna walk into this icky goo monster.
Okay.
Or sort of up next to it, and then I'm gonna misty step through it to get to this witch.
Okay, got it. You turn to mist, turning to mist with the rest of the mist around you, and it's imperceptible to see where Katya is until poof, you appear directly in front of this witch.
And I'm gonna hit it.
Nice.
15?
15 definitely hits.
Okay.
All right,
and
dealing
then,
that, and then dueling stuff. Yep, okay, so that is 8 damage. Nice.
And then 24 for another 9 damage.
Nice. Okay. 8 and then 9. She's looking hurt. With her not being able to move very much, you just carve into the front of her 2 times, and she's unable to put up any defense, dealing some heavy damage. Is there anything you... bonus action movement? Yeah, I think you're done, right?
I'm all good, yeah.
Cool. All right, it is the witch's turns now. Let's see. We are going to...
The ominous pause.
One of them is going to cast I bite.
Huh?
I bite.
Yes.
I bite?
Delicious.
You bite.
I bite.
We all
you
bite.
Who bite?
You bite.
Ow.
Who's biting my eye?
So you see this top left one is going to cast this, and I'm conflicted. Arxes. I'm gonna go for you. Arxes, I need you. Let me just double check the.
Who casted that?
Aw, damn. The one that is moving one step closer towards you, because you need to be within 60
Oh
feet.
yeah.
So, I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, fun. It'll pop up in just 1 second.
You're good? The suspense is killing me. Ah, damn. All
I'm
right.
proficient in those.
Nice try.
You stand above this mud monster with your great sword up, and you're about to stab back into it, and you feel yourself getting sleepy. But you shrug it off, noting the one that is currently like casting the spell, this dark black eye just completely covering her eyes, just black voids. But you shrug it off, and it doesn't do any effect to you.
Okay.
Let's see, we are gonna do that. Okay. Actually, no, I can't see
If
that.
someone hits me, they're getting hellish rebuke. I want you to know it's gonna happen.
I like to think you just bark fire at them.
Yeah, right. Hey! All
Neil.
right.
Yeah.
Let's see. The next one is going to cast. Okay, this one is going. The one in front of you, Katya, is going to try and cast something. So, Leilyn, since you were the one
Yes.
that casted this slow spell, I would like you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
If it's if it's an 11 or higher,
Yay.
takes no effect.
Why'd I roll
Okay.
2? What?
I don't know.
Okay.
That spell does not take effect yet.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So,
Fuck that guy.
Fuck you, witch.
Fuck you, witch.
Get faster.
Witch. Slow piece of witch.
Oh, got him.
Got him.
Got him.
This is why I can't play lead characters, dude. I'm a hard time thinking of witty comebacks. Why does Jonny look so fronted? He's like, uh-oh.
oh, because casting creatures are so difficult to control, especially when they're in a coven where they all share
Oh,
certain
yeah.
magics.
Mm-hmm.
And half of them got slowed.
Yeah, so they're
Yeah,
just not
that
going to
too.
cast
Can't
anything
do
because that's
Right?
why would you cast? They're just gonna like punch.
I just
Yeah.
should. Yeah, they'll just fall over, die right now
Yeah,
for all of
yeah.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
I'm
I mean,
better
they
than
should
them.
just take the knee, bow to
Of
their
course,
king.
of course.
Should have
yes.
recognized the king.
Oh, good
I
lord!
mean-
What
Bow
is
to the-
this?
What is that?
I need all of you to do a
Oh,
Dex?
gosh.
Dexterity?
Constitution
like a
saving
dex.
throw.
Both.
That's not the correct answer, actually.
Ooh, I think you're wrong, Jonny. It's so
The
funny.
king
You're
has
so
spoken.
funny.
Oh, I'm not in it. Never mind.
Fun.
Fun.
Oh, Ka-
If
Ooh,
someone, if
Katya,
anyone's
you're
within
not
10
in
feet
there.
of me,
I'm
you
not
get,
in
you get
it.
a +3. But I don't think any of y'all are within 10
Good
feet of
thing.
me.
Too.
Yay.
within 10 feet? Yeah, I don't think anybody is.
Yeah.
I will move it back so that we can see everybody.
Uh-oh.
Fun time.
Damn.
I got a 24.
R.I.P. It's been fun playing with you all, and thank you for having me here.
Relda needs to do
I
one
Arxes
as
gonna be the
well.
sole
which is a
survivor.
Fun so
19.
much.
19 passes, okay. 14, I believe,
not
just
pass.
Passes.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, baby.
Okay, so, oops. Oh, I have to open that again.
Stuck
Okay.
it, witch.
You said
Oops.
a 14 pass?
Oh, they rolled
So-
all ones. Yeah, 14 passed.
Damn, okay.
Oof. All right, here we go.
Oh,
That was such a shit roll, too. You guys got
Sickening radiance.
fucking lucky.
Wait, was it a DC 13 or a DC 14?
Sorry, DC 14. I have it inputted wrong, I guess. It is
Okay.
a DC 14.
Okay, just check.
Yeah, you're good. I will fix that in a second here. But each of you that failed takes 12 radiant damage. And
Okay, it's not that bad.
you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh,
Oh,
sick.
that's bad.
Rad,
tried to-
rad,
And
rad,
you are
rad.
currently emitting a dim green light within a
Oh, this-
5-foot radius.
Oh.
And
Darth Catters said, I would like to point out at this moment that Devin asked me to redeem the DM roll when she had to leave.
okay.
You have
Okay.
to re-roll. John.
Stating that for the
Reroll what?
record, we're in Ghost Court. Thank you for putting that on the record. Okay, so
Reroll the damage?
Yeah,
reroll,
it-
DM reroll. Just like
Okay.
a D20 roll.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that means that Katya, you're not in there. Vaughn and Beatrice both take 12 damage and you suffer a point of exhaustion.
yeah.
Just keep that in mind. Ability checks are disadvantaged now. Cool. That is that one's turn, and they are concentrating on that. The
Would
slow
I know
yes.
if this is considered a curse?
It is not a curse. Curses
Balls.
are specific. It's like bestow curse and then remove
okay.
curse. Those are like the two curses.
Okay, got it.
And then
They just all stack the same spell on us.
right,
Yeah.
just
Pass
a bunch
out.
of sickening
6 levels of
radiances.
exhaustion. Good
die
night.
from
All
exhaustion,
this
hell yeah.
sickening radiance.
Hot. Sick,
I'm
dude.
so tired. Oh my gosh.
Sick. I like the witches. The witches are now like beach bros. Sickening radiance.
More like sickening rad and
More like sickening radinance, bro.
Yeah, we're here for it.
Okay, this one
Hashtag
is
sickening
going
radiance.
Gnarly.
to-
And then you take a point of exhaustion.
Just from dealing with them?
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Y'all are so annoying. Oh my gosh.
Cursabunga.
Line up, bro.
This one is gonna try and
Curse-a-bunga.
actually cast bestow curse, as we were talking about on
Fuck
Katya.
you. I have that prepared.
Fun time.
But
Is this one of the slow ones?
Leilyn, yeah, go
I
ahead and
don't have it
roll
prepared.
a
Good luck, Katya.
D20 to see if they can actually cast it.
I got you, buddy. I got you, buddy. I got
Thanks,
you, buddy.
bestie.
Now what?
I don't got you, buddy.
All right,
That means-
counting on you.
That means they
I don't
can't
even
cast
have
it, right?
remove curse
No, they can.
prepared.
If it's above, it's
Oh.
11 above, then it goes to the next
Yeah,
round.
it's 10 or
no.
below, they just completely lose it.
Whoopsie.
Katya, I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Don't we all wish we were
18?
within 10 feet of me?
All right, then that curse takes no effect.
Oh, nice.
Suck it.
Fun.
Okay, witch.
Okay. That one is dead.
These
so
witches
I
are
need to mark
incompetent
that
as
one.
fuck. No wonder they need a king.
Maybe I don't want to add them to my.
Yeah, you really want these witches?
Yeah, like y'all are weak.
We can make them better.
That is that. And finally, this
We have
last
the
one.
fix them.
technology.
Here's you say that,
I can
of course.
fix her.
And this one is going to cast sick, nice little
I thought you had to spell was sick. I was like, whoa.
Sick.
you're sick,
Sick.
Arxes.
Sick, bro.
Arxes, I need you to do a that's a
You let me know.
Dad is so interested in D&D.
You let me know what it is.
that one is a strength save. I know you're gonna do well. That's fine. Let's do it. Go ahead and do a strength save. Let's see what you get. Natural one. Let's go. All right.
Oh my
You are now
God.
Don't
You
get
s-
so excited.
You all watch as this swampy water begins to lift from the ground and then start to encompass Arxes. Currently, Arxes, you are restrained.
Question: Has
Yes.
it been an hour since we tried to do the raft thingy from like earlier?
No. It's only been about like 5-10 minutes since then.
Okay, so like Arxes has like freedom of movement.
Oh.
That lasted an hour.
Wait, is that a concentration check or a concentration spell?
It isn't.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Noise.
So then, what is it? So that means that
I really
that
love
he
this
can't be
new
restrained.
character on our, at our table.
What is that?
That's a
What does
really
that do?
picture. For the
Pain in
duration
the-
of the okay. For the duration of the target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain and spells and other magical effects that neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed or restrained.
Wow.
Look at that.
Can I do this in like a
Clutch.
cool? I know it's coming from my daughter, but can I do this in like a cool? Like it comes up over me, and I just look at it, and I just go.
And this tuft
you.
of fire shoots out from Arxes, and you see the water immediately evaporate as it just can't seem to control Arxes.
No
So
one
fucking
can
good.
hold a key.
Also,
Preemptive.
another note is that you don't have difficult terrain, so you could have ran across
Yeah.
this thing without impeding.
I was
but
gonna
I
mention
completely
it,
forget
but
about
I didn't
that.
want to
That's
interrupt
okay.
you guys.
all good. Okay, so
Sometimes it's good to interrupt when something
Yeah.
bad is
Sometimes.
happening.
okay, you do see that the water is still around, and I am going to.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay. All right. That is that. That's that one. And they are concentrating. And I'm going to put a blue one to say the watery sphere. That is it. It is now a boy, Vaughn. Vaughn is going.
Fun.
It's
All right.
me.
Zarovich.
Fun.
Yeah. So, this is fun. I'm going to, I'm just gonna begin to book it.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Those saves were supposed to be at the start of your turn. My bad. But
Oh.
everybody would have started their turn, so
Yeah.
you're good for this round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna book it my original 40 feet, and then I'm going to bonus action dash with my cunning
Okay.
action to get
Nice.
right up in front of this witch.
I love it.
and, as I'm like, I kind of just like burst out kind of through the underbrush, even though I wasn't stealthy
Of
before,
course.
and kind of just like land in front of her and go, "Hello, Auntie," and reach up to my eyes and pull out 2 psychic daggers from them.
What the
Reckless, and then attack
fuck?
twice.
You just see this witch who is casting a spell on Katya, looks over towards you and says, "Strahd?" And then you just Okay, let's see those attacks. Let's go.
Love
Yeah,
this.
so
Oh my
my
god.
this
17
one.
definitely hits.
Nice.
and then my second one
dude.
without sneak
eyes.
attack. So
Wow. Yeah, both of those definitely hit, dealing the 18 and then the 10 on top of that. 28 damage in that attack. Yeah. That's a lot. You
Yeah.
stab both of them directly into her chest, and she just screeches out, the blades disappearing from just the psychic energy just going, and she just looks down and looks at you. Lie. But
whoopsie.
that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Leilyn, you are up. And then this would have been your save. You're good, so you're up.
I take one of my 6 seconds to be horrified. And then, I would like. Is that current effect still up? Like the little circle right there?
It is. It's still up. Yeah.
Okay, I would like to dispel magic. Because fuck
Okay.
that. Am I right?
Wow. All right. So then that changes things because Arxes and Beatrice, I believe, would not have taken that 12 damage or whatever it was. Yeah, 12 damage, and you would not have taken a point of exhaustion because you did not start your turn there. I believe. Let me just double check the
I hate these guys.
spell descriptions. When a creature moves into the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So yeah, you guys did not take that, and you did not take the 12 damage.
Yeah.
So cool. Leilyn just saved y'all.
Thanks,
Okay.
Leilyn.
Oh, and then I will also put a red dot on you.
witches, dude. What the fuck?
All right.
For a big
So
spell
that is.
buffer.
Would you like to move at all? Is that the end of your turn?
I think I would like to move forward
Okay.
a couple of feet, like back right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
'Tis now
You got my
the
sword.
Mud Smother's turn.
Ew.
So
Oops.
Come to daddy.
Ew.
Yucky.
one of its tendrils, actually 3 tendrils, are going to attack. One of them is going towards Esmeralda.
What is the tendrils are gonna attack me?
Esmeralda.
Oh, no, it's
Reaching
a
from
tendril.
out of this mud, these tendrils, one of them wrapping towards Esmeralda. This is a this will be a advantage attack, which 21 definitely hits, and it's going to be a crit anyways because she is paralyzed. And so that is going to be another, whatever that would be. Oh, that's the crit. Cool. So it'll take an extra. That would be another 16. Yeah. So that is 28 damage. And she is grappled. Wow. She is. For the first time you've ever seen her, she's looking bloodied.
Oh no.
I did not realize that she was dying.
So. Yeah, that poison damage really hurt her.
Ooh, man.
Okay. And. Okay. Another one is going to go towards Arxes.
Got it. Do
Here
your
is the
worst.
attack towards you. That is a 13, which doesn't hit. One of the other actions that she's going to do is Reel, which is going to, or the Mud Smotherer is going to do is Reel, which is going to bring Esmeralda directly onto this Mud Smotherer. And so that's all they can do now. I am going to roll a d6 though. Cool. All right. It is Esmeralda's turn. She is currently paralyzed, so at the end of her turn, she is going to roll a con save. That's a 13. That still fails.
Oh
She
my
is
god.
still poisoned. Or not
Isn't
poisoned,
she near
paralyzed.
Arxes?
Oh yeah, you get a
Within
plus
10
10
feet?
within 10. My bad. Plus 3 within 10 feet.
I
of
was
me.
gonna say, damn,
Dang.
plus 10.
I
Plus
wish it was
10.
plus 10.
A plus 3?
Wow.
Plus a
Plus
plus 3.
three, yeah.
She
It's my
just
charisma modifier.
Passes.
just
God.
barely passes. Oh, let's see. One hand I could force a reroll, but I don't want to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just barely passes. So she is no longer paralyzed, but that is the end of her turn. Arxes, you are up. She is also still grappled by this tendril that's on her. So just so you know.
Tentacles.
So there's a possibility I could hit her if I attacked.
Possibly. There's always the possibility of that.
Decisions. Trying to make me feel bad because I lost an arm wrestling.
The tentacles are a creature, correct? They're not a spell?
You could attack them.
Here's
Okay.
a couple
Oh,
of things
that's
are
what
gonna
you're
happen.
meaning.
Yeah.
Yes, they are part of this creature. This
Okay.
mud smotherer.
Here's
Noted.
here's what I'm gonna do here. There's a couple things, right? The first thing is I'm gonna bonus action, utter a vow of enmity. I believe I said
Okay.
that right. And I'm going to say, "You piece of trash, dare! I come to you and offer to give you power to serve me, and you treat me with such disrespect. And so I shall slay this beast. And for the next minute, I have an advantage against this thing.
The mud smotherer, or
Yep.
Okay, got it.
And then I'm going to attack because that's what I do.
Do it.
With my great sword.
I'll put a purple dot on both of y'all so that we know that's going on.
And then I'm going to.
Nice. Holy shit.
I'm gonna do a second level smite.
You
here.
also make sure that you have advantage, right? So go ahead and re-roll.
Oh yeah,
see
sorry.
If you get let me see if you get that. Okay, so it's a 24. Okay, so fucking 17 damage, and then you're gonna smite with another fucking 6. All right.
And then one
Look
more,
at all those rolls,
another
man.
attack.
What the
19
heck?
hits. I'm gonna take that 13 damage. So that was the first one.
Then, 13 more damage.
Another
because of this,
13. Nice. Okay.
and that's what he's just hacking at it.
All right. Yeah. You are doing some heavy damage to this thing.
And there are some times when he goes into swing, and you see he adjusts it like mid swing, and then hits even better than he would have if he had just kept going.
You see these explosions of black fire erupting from this creature, and that is your turn.
Yep, that is all I do.
Beatrice.
It's not still emitting that force of cold that initially happened, correct?
Force of cold?
There was wasn't there like a cold blast when it first emerged? That we
No,
took
it was a
some,
poisonous gas.
Ah, okay, that's not still happening.
But it's
though, right?
not there anymore. No.
Got it.
Gas.
Okay. Got it.
This creature's gas.
Is this this is a wall, correct? Right up here. Can you see what I'm pointing at? No,
Correct.
you can't.
Yeah. Or no,
This is a
sorry,
wall.
those are stairs.
These are stairs.
Yeah, leading up to
like
a
a-
wall.
So could like is there something that right over here I could get behind? I guess is my question.
Yeah, if you get to, I would say right around here, this little square here. So let's see. Yeah, you're just within your 25 feet right there. And that's
Got it, okay.
there's some like a little pile of rubble that you can hide behind if that's what you're trying
That's
to do.
the closest cover I can get.
That would be the closest. Yeah, you're having to go up those stairs up to there.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna retreat to there, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna take a cheap shot at this guy with firebolt.
Got it. All right, and that one is no longer focusing. All right, let's see it. 25 plus 1 definitely hits for another 17 damage. Jeez. All right. That's a heavy hit. Is that it?
I think that is all I'm gonna do right now. I'm just trying to keep an eye on things. From what I can tell, I'm trying to keep an eye on. I'm just trying to keep an eye on what's going on, but not trying to get you two in a dangerous position.
I'm gonna hit
Nice. Let's see
this witch with my sword. 25.
All right.
Damage.
That's enough. Literally, you see this just cloud of gas beginning to erupt from each of her fingers.
Ew.
And as it's coming, it's just like you're starting to feel this toxic air hit you. And then you carve into her, cutting her in half, and she falls down in front of you just before it takes any effect.
We'll let that.
Just like any mini miny mo.
Yeah,
You're like picking which one to go for.
I'm gonna go for the one Beatrice just shot at, and I'm gonna use my other
Okay.
attack there.
21 for another 12. Ooh. Just barely on the cusp of death here.
Okay, then I'll activate my rune to pop the flaming shackles.
Got it. Okay.
Strength
Let's see it.
save. And then
See what the damage is.
let's see this. So 2d6 radiant. 4 damage.
Literally. So close. All right, I'll do that strength save.
Oh my god.
Well, they take a 2d6 at the start of their turn, so
Oh, gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
gonna guess we'll probably run dark from
Well,
that.
no, I think target
Unless
takes
they
and it must succeed. No, it
they
takes
succeed.
the extra 2d6 and then it does a strength save or be
Yeah.
restrained for a minute and then it does another at the start of its turn.
if it's
So-
restrained, which I don't think it is.
Which it's a 15, I don't think so either.
no, it's not.
Okay. So
Well,
it does take
shit.
that extra 4. so close. However, not enough. So it brings us to this next turn, which, seeing that the watery sphere didn't work on Arxes, Leilyn, can you post slow one more time?
Okay.
Just ping it so that I can read through it, because I think it's if it casts a spell, but I don't think if it controls a spell. Spell. Oh, right, they have to do wisdom saves at the end of their turn too. So I'm gonna do one wisdom save. This one to see if this slow. Nope, the slow's still going, and the other one died, so it doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't say anything about that, so it's just going to use its action to bring that watery sphere, which was right next to Arxes, and slam it into you, Leilyn. So I need you to do a strength save.
Okay. Good thing I'm so strong.
I believe in you.
So cool.
Ooh, that's a 13. 13 does not pass. So you are restrained.
Ouchie.
Let's see.
Ouchie.
Yeah, you're restrained and you're engulfed by the water.
Yum.
And then at the end of your turn, you can redo that save, just so you know. And
do I have to do a concentration check because I got restrained?
no, because that doesn't cause you to do a check.
I'm just
but you were restrained. Just keep that in mind.
Tentacle.
Yep.
Noted.
Oh, and that one goes down. Okay. That, and then
Shit.
oh wait, no, that one was the one with eye bite. That's what it was. Okay, so this one is no longer focusing. So I need to do a concentration check for that one. You hit it with a lot of damage. That was Katya. You hit it with 4 and then 12.
I hit it for
so that's
17.
16. Oh, and 17. So I have to do 2. There's no way. Absolutely no chance. That's a 20.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yo.
That's a 12.
There you go.
No, that passes because 16 divided by 2 is less than 10.
Minimum 10.
So
Well,
it still
shit.
has the eye bite up. So the eye bite is now going to go towards you, Katya. I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
And I hate these. 7.
Oof.
Yeah, that's
All right.
typical.
You are now terrified of this witch. You, on each of your turns, you must make the dash action to move away from this person.
Okay.
Yep.
It's Katya, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you are now
Even though
terrified.
I just kicked the shit out of her.
Almost on the verge of death. You just see, you look into her eyes, and as you do, your eyes go black, and you are now terrified. This witch has now transformed into this swamp creature, the one that you had seen in Death House. This giant thing of bones just erupts in front of you. You look up to it, and you are terrified, and you do exactly what you did before, and you run. That is that.
You run.
This one is next to Strahd. Vaughn. Vaughn, I would
Hello.
like you to do a... Nah, never mind. We're going to do this. We're going
All
to do Witch Bolt. That's going to have disadvantage.
I'm very close.
All right, deck save.
Oh, good, because I have those at advantage.
You have
Because of my
advantage?
da-
Oh, yeah, because
Because of my danger sense.
Let's
yeah.
go.
A dexterity saving throw, you said?
Good thing, too, because if you don't pass, that's 29 lightning damage.
What the fuck?
All right, you take
whoa.
14 lightning damage as you just barely dodge out of the way from this giant bolt of lightning that shoots from you. Actually, you know what? We're going to move. Leilyn, I need you. Oh. Leilyn,
Uh-oh.
you can't do a dex save because you're
Oh.
restrained.
Uh-oh.
Let's just make sure.
Have mercy.
Go ahead and do a dex save, but I think it's disadvantage.
Are you sure? I thought restrained.
You
is
might
like...
not, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, you have disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, 13 does not pass just by 1. You
Balls.
take 29 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god.
I need you to do a
Balls.
concentration check on that slow spell. Yeah. Just a regular concentration check.
DC?
Just 10, right? Just 10. It's a D20.
14.
You have to get above
It's a 14.
10. Oh, balls.
Because half
Okay.
of that
It's half
is
the damage.
14.
Thank. Balls.
All right. Slow is gone. I mean, what would the wisdom save have been? I would have passed anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you take that 29 damage, so there's that. All right, you are no longer concentrating on that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Woof. Okay, and then that is eye bite. That is lightning bolt. And that is watery sphere, one onto you. And I have one more action. Let's do. This one is going to come over here. And it is going to cast Loud Kill.
Pardon?
Uh-huh. Cloud what?
On whomstead?
On.
Whomstead of?
It is going to be everyone right here. 20-foot radius. So we're gonna throw this down here. That is going to start here. So
Lovely.
fun. Would
Aye.
you mind doing a believe
Constitution
concentration
save.
or constitution? Yeah.
Of course. Anything for you?
Nice.
And that is a 20. Nice. Okay, so you only take half of that 17.
Lovely. Rounded down to...
That'll be 8.
Lovely.
Okay. That is their turn as that one. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, hold on. That's the wrong one.
No.
This is the one that needs to okay. I guess it's the same thing anyways. Okay, cool. That one is now concentrating on that. Cool. All right. That means it is now Bond's turn.
Lovely little my turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely wonderful. I would like to rage.
Okay. Let's see the rage. What is Vaughn
Great
gonna do?
choice.
Oh, good. It's a 5. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, the creature takes 1d6 force damage.
Okay.
Lovely,
Right
lovely,
on.
lovely.
Yum.
And then I am going to, I'm going to recklessly, reach behind, but
Oh, damn, I would have had regular roll on Witch Bolt. I forgot about that.
you would've. I'm going to kind of, lean forward and be like, Auntie, you have something behind your ear, and pull my
God.
dagger out, and I'm gonna make it
Oh
my
my
attack.
god.
Oh my god, I
What a
fucking love it.
freaking
I
menace.
hate it, but I love it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see
Fun
it.
is so cool.
I have advantage on, lovely.
19. That one is fucking dead. You just take that dagger and just pierce it right into her skull. She just kind of goes limp, and then the dagger disappears, and she just falls down to the ground.
Oh, and I will take a relatively short step for me forward.
Uh-huh.
Auntie, I believe you also have something behind your ear.
And she do an attack towards her. That is a 17. Definitely hits, dealing 12 damage. All right, and she has to do a con save for that damage. Actually, okay, never mind. Yeah. Let's see what that is. That is a 19, so she passes. Okay. That is your turn?
You look lovely today, if I may.
Just bleeding out from her head.
Ooh.
All right. Leilyn, you are up.
Okay. I'm restrained, right? I can do another strength.
You are restrained. You can do a strength save, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. There's nothing really I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
You can do
Esmeralda's fucking
vocal.
dying.
You can do vocal
Yeah.
spells if there's anything,
Okay.
but
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Esmeralda.
all right. Esmeralda takes that healing.
Cast.
Just through the water, sending this healing word her way.
Ew.
Heal that word.
She just-
Here it is. Bang. Submit. 6.
All right. 6 points back to her. Okay, awesome. And you can do a strength save at the end of your turn now that
Okay.
oh wait, let me just double check. Cuz you might have to use an action to do that.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Let's see.
Well, Healing Word's a bonus action, so if I did have to
Right.
take an action, I could just.
No, you
Yeah.
at the end of your turn you can do it, so it's free. So you can do
Okay.
something with your regular action if you'd like, but I mean I don't think you can because you're restrained. So
I'm just gonna strength. See,
okay.
23.
Nice.
23
Fuck this
definitely passes.
water.
So attack rolls. Oh no, you could do stuff. Your speed is 0 and your attacks have disadvantage, but you could do something if you wanted. You just wouldn't be able to do a spell like a first level spell or higher because of the healing word.
Okay.
And you wouldn't be able to do something where it has an M because you would have to be able to move.
Yeah. I think that's it. That's
Cool.
all I can
All right,
really
sounds
do.
good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You are now freed from this watery sphere and you shoot out from over here. I will take away that blue dot. It is now the Mud Smotherer's turn, which is going to use its ability Sink the Prey.
Smother? Oh.
So, actually, before it does that, it's going to tendril attack towards you, Arxes.
Do it.
That
Your
is a
worst.
17.
Does not hit.
It's gonna try.
Okay. Another one is going to try and attack at you. That is a 16, which doesn't hit either. And then it's going to use its Sink the Prey. So now, Esmeralda is going to have to do a strength save.
+3.
Ooh, okay. +3 is a 15,
I'll say I never did anything for you, Esmeralda.
which fails.
Well, you didn't this
So-
time, did you?
You just watch her
Helped.
disappear beneath this mud that she was standing on, and she is now completely covered. She is going to also take
Drowning damage.
she's going to take some damage.
Oh god.
That can't breathe damage.
Okay, at the start of its next turn. Okay, cool. Now it is her turn, which
Retreat.
she's just going to start slashing away. Actually, she'll just use her hand crossbows. This time she's going to be using her right, which is going to give her the right of the frozen. She will take another 4 slashing damage, which she can handle thanks to you. And now she's going to attack. This is
Do
going
it.
to, and she's also going to use her blood curse.
Katya's still running away, right? Katya's still running away from
Yeah.
Bam. Okay.
Well, is that one dead? No, it's not. Yeah, so yes. Yes, she is.
Okay.
No, she can't use anything. Okay, never mind. She will then attack with her right damage. That is a 29 to hit, which definitely does. Oh, she's also restrained, so she has disadvantage, which is a 30, so she hits. Dealing that 17, and then her next one is also disadvantage, which that's a natural 1. That's 17 damage to this thing, but not enough. Okay. It is now Arxes' turn.
All right. We know what I'm doing. Great
All
sword.
right,
knit.
let's see it. Oh,
That
you have
time
advantage as well.
Yep.
16.
Yeah.
That does hit. 15
I'm gonna
damage. Nice.
I'm gonna drop a level 2 smite on that, which I believe is the last one.
Nice.
And then once more.
Once more.
And then
26. God damn.
I'm gonna drop.
Another one. Ooh.
Pretty good.
A good
That's
one.
a fucking good one. Hell yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
That is another 14 damage on top of that. This thing is looking fucking rough now. It is hurting. You can see this green ooze that is flowing up from it. This poisonous type of acidic blood that is just coming up.
Okay, so it's considered blood, right?
Yeah, it's definitely blood. For sure it's blood.
100%. Just checking.
That is the end of your turn, Arxes. Beatrice, you are up.
Just checking.
Yeah, that is what I do.
Ooh, the one who's concentrating on this watery orb is the blue marked one, but they haven't taken any damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to, looking at the thing that is not doing great, I'm going to go ahead and fire a scorching ray at the wallowing mud pile. I don't remember what it was called.
The mud smotherer.
The mud smotherer.
The mud smotherer.
So I'm going to do that.
All right. Let's see it. 20 to hit. That definitely hits, dealing that. And that arcane firearm, right? That still counts to this?
Yes, it does. It does on the first one, and I believe it's 2 hits.
Okay,
so I think
then...
Hoggers.
I think I just roll one more time.
Okay, so that is a 12?
3 times, actually. Sorry, so I roll 3 times. The arcane firearm will only apply to this first one, so I won't apply
Okay, got it. So the arcane firearm, that 3 damage is only this first. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then we'll see
Second
the next
attack,
one.
11 points of fire.
All of these are hitting the mud smotherer thing?
Unless it goes down on one of them, and then I'll switch to another.
That one it does, and you see it it shoots out Esmeralda as she lands on top of this like green acidic blood, and she just starts rolling out of it. That's that.
I shoot twice and then shift a bare degree upward, and I fire at the one in front of Vaughn.
Okay. Right.
For the last attack.
Definitely hits.
Wow.
Dealing another 10 fire damage. Jeez. All right, so you just did 21, 33 damage in one turn. That is fucking awesome. Hell yeah. All right, Beatrice is just sniping on a hill. Just
trying to keep people down.
You are terrified of this person. You need to run by dashing the opposite direction of this person.
Straight into this cloud, I'm guessing?
Which, I mean, I don't know if you would put yourself in danger.
I mean, it would put me all the way through the cloud here.
I have a question about that.
Hold on. Let's see. Let me just double check.
You tell me.
When you enter the spell area for the first time, or if you start your turn there, then that. But so if you run through it, but by the safest and shortest available route, so you don't run into danger.
I would run there.
Sure. Yeah. 70 feet.
I'm wearing plate.
No, 70 because your movement speed is just 35.
Yeah, but doesn't plate bring my speed down?
No, not at all. Yeah.
You have a strength prerequisite, I believe.
Beatrice.
Yes.
Oh.
The one that I hit in front of Vaughn, was that one concentrating on a cloud kill? Would it have to make a...
It was. It was. You were totally right.
Did it make a save when I hit it?
Yes, it did. I remember it. I remember it saving for yours.
Okay. Her.
That's an 11, which you hit with 10, so it passes.
Just barely saves.
Yeah. Okay, Katya, that is the end of your turn.
I can't do anything at all?
You could save at the end.
Okay.
I believe.
Is terrified different than just regular afraid?
You're frightened.
Right. Which just means I can't move toward her, right?
You can run away.
For this specifically, you have to run away, and that is your turn.
Yeah.
Like you dash, that is your turn.
Yeah.
But at the end of your turn, actually, no, never mind. Yeah, no, you still just need to run away.
Wait, Katya's off the board.
Katya's leaving.
Don't get a save.
I can help you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. I have something to help.
All right.
The witch. Let's see. Now that Beatrice is doing quite a fuck ton of damage. Beatrice, I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. 20. One second, I just want to check. Okay. Yes. Okay, yes. Do a wisdom saving throw. I just needed to check the wording just to make sure that didn't end the effect on Katya.
I clicked it, but I hadn't done anything, so I'm going to click it again and see if it happened.
Sweet.
12.
Okay, a 12 fails.
And I will use my ability of Flash of Genius
Okay.
to add 5 to that.
It works with saves. Just want to double check. Okay, cool. Well then
It's only on saves. Mine
pass.
or others.
All right, you feel yourself beginning to fall asleep on this hill that you are on, and as you do, this electrical jolt hits your body, and you are just jolted back awake. No effect on you. This thing is going to begin running because fuck that.
As it begins to move, I'm like, try and get out of range. I dare you.
Just running away. Let's see. The cloud kill is going to move. It moves 10 feet away from this person, so that means here. So I need Esmeralda and Arxes to both do a Constitution check or save.
Fun times.
That is +3, 19, so she passes.
1 second till I get this thing to move.
Yeah.
Con save, you say?
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
ouch.
Oh, I did
so
actually
you
did that
take-
with advantage.
You take 22 damage. Nope, 11 damage. Because it is halved. Nope, that's gonna be on the, sorry, that's gonna be on the start of your turn. It's the same effect, I forgot about that. So just hold off on that. But it is Strahd, so it's probably not gonna take effect. Go ahead, our boy Strahd. Oh wait, no, fuck, I forgot one of them. One sec.
Is it just her turn to move the cloud killer, or does she get to attack me as well?
It just automatically, ooh, does it automatically move? I think it automatically moves, I think you're right.
Yeah, hit me.
Hit me, do it, you won't?
Oh, is that thing just kind of wafting?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, could I have moved if I knew it was wafting?
Just a real stanky, painful
I would say that
cloud.
it started its way
Sure.
over. It's very slow moving,
yucky.
so
That's
who
fine.
knows
I just wanted to.
if it'll even hit you in the first place.
Yeah, it'll probably end on my
but-
turn.
All right, here we go.
Don't worry, Von's got this.
Von, this
Yes.
is going to be a witch bolt towards you. Cast at
Lovely.
3rd level.
Okay.
That's an 8.
A natural
because
20 hits.
That's an 8
What the
because it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
have
Ouch.
advantage
Because I'm
you are close.
No, hit me with a natural 20 and
No, I wish I did,
do
but I
I
can't.
help?
Unfortunately, that does not hit with an 8.
shame.
So as that happens, she's and she is staying put. She just, as she casts that, she says, "Von, I'm so sorry, my Strahd. I'm so sorry. Please." And
The
she grabs onto
Minecraft
your hand.
skeleton bones noises keep playing as her knees shake.
As she holds onto your hand, you like one of your fingers falls off. She, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and tries to put it back. This one that is concentrating on the watery sphere. She is going to use. She's just gonna try and hit Leilyn again. Leilyn, I need you to do a strength save.
Why do they like me so much? 4 strength. Dang. Fuck.
Oof. You are again restrained by this watery sphere, unfortunately. And this one is also going to start running away with the other one. That is
Leilyn's
that.
starting to punch the air and be like,
You just see like hands coming out of the water. Vaughn, you are up.
She's like trying to put my finger back on.
Yeah.
Is that what she's doing?
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
It's quite all right. One of my psychic blades is going to shoot out from where my finger used to be, and that's going to be my reckless attack.
She's like trying to do that. It goes through her hand. Let's go and see it.
Love it.
27.
Vaughn's
that
body
definitely
is
hits.
horrifying.
Oh my god, 19 damage. It goes
Beautiful
through
is
her
the
hand.
word.
As it does,
Love things.
it like shoots through. Like it's like a thrown dagger. So as her hand is like going there, it goes through her hand into her eye, and she just falls down dead.
Vaughn
That
is
means-
broken, y'all.
Again,
F in the chat for these witches because Vaughn is here.
that means that Arxes and Esmeralda do not get hit by that cloud kill. Vaughn, you still have the rest of your turn.
I still do, don't I?
You still have the rest of your turn.
Yeah, so are these
Love that for you.
bad witches off the map yet?
Not yet. Actually, the
Oh.
one at the bottom is 5 feet off.
5 feet off? Can it not be?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Also, yeah, let's see. Yeah, they are about 50 feet out.
That's fine, I suppose. I'm just going to kind of swoop up to where I can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fucking just chuck one of my psychic
Yeah, I was gonna
blades
say you
because
can
I can.
throw them too.
Yeah, I can.
Let's see it.
I just am making sure, yes, my rage damage does not count for thrown daggers.
Also, point of interest, the watery sphere goes away because their coven
You did it.
is currently
Yeah.
pretty much dead.
All you.
There is 2 left.
No, I'm going to.
Also, the eye bite is gone, so Katya, you are no longer terrified.
Oh, hell yeah.
Poggers.
I'm going to recklessly throw this blade.
Like 100
Let's
feet
see
away
it.
from
I
everything, but
don't
that's
think I
fine.
get reckless for thrown either. Oh, so 1 second. I have to learn to read.
Yeah, it might be a melee attack thing.
Imagine Katya's running away and then makes a U-turn when she's no longer
Yes.
terrified. She's like,
a melee weapon attack. So this is just a normal throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
20 hits. Dealing
Okay,
that
that's gonna-
nice 7.
And then I can, as a bonus action, throw an additional psychic blade.
Of course. Let's see it.
Yeah. So I will chuck another one.
18 also hits
Noise.
for another 8 damage. She just like and continues running.
Down to that
Leilyn.
mummy now.
You're up, Leilyn.
okay. So right now, there are no area of effect spells anywhere around us. We're all good.
Correct. And they are
Okay.
110 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm just gonna heal Esmeralda
Okay.
again. I feel bad.
Yeah. She's prone on the ground and she
There
as you
go.
come up to her. She just looks up to you and
Hi.
Hold on. ooh. She just looks up to you and she like you're about to heal her and she pushes your arm away. I'm fine.
What?
And
You're
she
literally dying. You're literally dying.
just gets back up. You could try and heal her.
I'm gonna heal her anyway.
Go for it.
Rude.
I'm
Thanks.
All
fine.
right.
Helps up a lung.
She takes the 8 and she just looks at you like I said that was fine.
You're acting more like a teenager than me.
That's your turn? It
Yes.
is now her turn. She is going to rush towards these fucking witches. She's going to shoot one of her crossbows.
Bitches.
This one's going to be a regular. That is a 25 to hit. That one is dead. And then her right crossbow is another 14 damage. Ooh, not yet. Oh wait, but she gets 3 attacks because of her crossbow expert. Attack action and one-handed weapon she uses a bonus action. Yeah, so she's gonna do another bonus action attack.
She's
with her
incredible.
yeah, there she is. All right, and that one is dead. So, with that, the heat of battle seems to subside as you're all standing there. Which is dead, the mud smotherer gone. And as you're further into this ruined town, you see the hill that Leilyn had once seen. You can see a small ring that there are multiple moving shapes within. Most likely the goat pen.
Goat pen.
Arxes is still kind of like
Mm-hmm.
in a state. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna walk over to the witch he was talking to's body and give her 1 hit point to bring her back.
The main one?
And then he's
How
gonna
did she die? I'm trying to remember
I believe it was
because
Katya that slashed her.
Katya was going for death, I would say, and she was also slowed. So,
I have. Wait, no, I don't. Never mind.
Yeah, I
lying.
probably wouldn't have been holding back.
so she is not.
To be real.
She is. Oh no, she's the one that you cut in half. Yeah, no, she's fucking dead.
One hit.
I could have speak dead.
I go to another one.
Can I take a good nap?
Another one that's not that one that is still in one piece. That's not completely dead.
All right. Roll a d20.
Alrighty. It's a 4.
None of them are alive. You all
God.
shot to kill.
You all just see Arxes walk around the battlefield looking
Picking
at their
up
dead bodies.
each body just to see if they're still alive. Oh, I love
And
it.
then he just after he's done, he just says, probably weren't worth it anyway. They died that easily.
Leilyn's very worriedly looking at Katya like,
And as he turns around and he looks towards Beatrice with his eyes still flaming and the crown above him, and then as he's looking at you, it just goes away, and he just looks around. He like is confused for a second, but he just hides it, and he's like, "Yeah, we sure did."
I incline my head, going into a mildly formal curtsy. You fought well, my king.
Thank you.
And I continue changing out something on the gun. I'm gonna walk over toward Vaughn. I was actually probably walking toward Vaughn while the bodies were being inspected.
Sure.
I'm prying a tooth out of every witch's mouth.
How did you, what do you think of them?
Well, they knew who I was, and I vaguely knew them. You know, when you live in a small town with a bunch of people, you know the neighbors.
Of course, I meant I meant those that you just only met. And I sort of gesture my head back in the direction of the party.
If I'm to be completely frank, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
That was new.
Would you care to explain yourself, Arxes?
What do you mean?
Meaning, why you decided to run into here unnecessarily?
calling
Cause
yourself
violence.
a king.
There is also the matter of the flaming crown and the booming voice.
And the talking to yourself.
And the monarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Monarchies are bad.
Assure you that I must have been sleepwalking or something. I was really tired earlier.
No, I think this is something a lot more serious, and you can't keep putting it off to talk about. So please, speak to us right now, preferably me. I have questions, many questions.
I would just like to know that you're not going to throw us all into danger unnecessarily.
Or go on a power trip.
To be fair, honestly, I was blacked out that whole time. I don't remember what happened.
As he says that,
that's the
you
truth.
see Adrian coming from the other side of the road and says, the gold pen is right there. I saw it. Just kind of looks at everybody. We're still doing that, right? Oh,
We're getting there, yes.
okay. He just kind of ducks.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
No.
You put all of us in the danger of discovery of my mother. If a witch had gotten away, or if we were loud enough, gunshots already fired.
You said I called myself a king.
You demanded
That they bow to you.
that they bow in
Fealty.
fealty to you.
Well, of course they should. And his eyes light up again. And there's something that I've been dealing with since we left Berez.
Something or someone?
Both, maybe. You could tell he's like having a hard time doing this because he doesn't talk about things that bother him. And he's, before we left to save, no, before we left to fight the Archibald person. Was it after? It all
That was
muddles together.
ages ago, Dad.
Something reached out to me. Someone to offer me power.
And you
took
accepted.
And she goes like, I know, right?
You have to understand, I'm not as I once was. When I was your age, I was much stronger.
You have to work on that
Yeah, get a gym membership.
or something.
You don't
Jesus.
understand what it's being older. It's not as simple.
So
Kill a-
you'd rather fall
kill a
into the
goat.
control of a dark god or like whatever
I'm
the
not
hell
sure
is
if I
talking
could
to you?
have reached the power level of the group in fast enough time to do what we have done. I've done it because this task is important.
Is he with you right now? Can I talk to him?
Put him on speaker.
Let me speak to your manager.
You speak to him right now. Put him on the phone.
I understand that power is necessary. And it is good to get stronger and use these powers, but control is also necessary. Strategy and restraint will also be important in the missions. To achieve what we are planning, we must be careful. We cannot have you rushing into situations like this.
Katya, would you consider yourself a paragon of control?
That's a little necessary.
Is it?
Katya didn't have a choice.
I know very well about losing control. I know how important it is. I am trying my best, and if I am more dangerous than him, then be rid of me.
I'm not saying you're not valid to the group. I'm just saying it's...
You've certainly been very critical of my performance lately. You don't have a problem with him rushing into a battle, into a coven of witches? But when someone attacks me without my knowledge, it's my fault?
Perhaps I was unclear. I guess I'm satisfied with the results here. I gesture around to the bodies on the ground. Clearly, whatever this deal is having some sort of results. I'm just saying maybe we shouldn't be too critical of a choice your father made to be able to achieve his goals.
It worked out this time. Will it work out every time? Are you saying we should just rush into every attack? Into
Of course
every
not.
battle like this?
It's not anyone's fault. Mine. For taking this deal. And I'm going to stick to it, no matter
I'm
what
not
you
even
say.
saying it's not useful. I'm not saying you shouldn't have taken it. I'm just trying to understand what sort of state you're in so we know what we're dealing with.
If I
You
become
literally
too
can't control
dangerous,
yourself.
if I ever turn a sword against any one of you, you have my permission to run yours through me.
The fact that you brought us to this point, exactly why I'm upset.
wasting daylight. And Arxes turns and walks towards Adrian. Show us the goat pin.
All right. You see Adrian getting up. He turns towards the goat pen. The winding road that leads out of this small cluster of cottages continues on. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session, as that is a perfect time to start up the next one with you guys approaching this goat pen. Whew. That was intense. What an intense fucking session. I love it. I love it so much.
Round 1. Ding, ding, ding.
If it was anybody else, I'd be concerned, but I know that this group is good, so we're all good. Yeah.
Oh, it's all in
Hell yeah.
character. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you all for joining us.
No, I hate you guys.
Yeah, no, thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate
Hell
you all
yeah.
coming out here and supporting our channel and all that stuff. If you're interested with watching even more, we're going to be here next Monday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. It's daylight savings for anybody that isn't in America. I know. If you're watching the recording, thank you so much. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and share with your friends. If you're listening to the podcast, rate the channel, give us a review, all the things. Social media, we're at Talking XP. I'm a lot less active on Twitter than I am anything else. Actually, I haven't really been active very much recently at all because I've been focused on moving and job stuff. But now,
faster, Johnny.
Follow us anyway.
I'm gonna start making some more TikTok stuff. So follow me there. And yeah. So thank you all so much. Make sure to level up, and we'll see you all next week for a interesting session. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.